What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. We're back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know. That's itydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. Shout out to the girl Meagan Good. We're going to start it off with her. And she was on Club Shay Shay answering a lot of questions. Mostly these questions are pertaining to her and her boyfriend, Jonathan Majors. Now, she answered a lot of the questions as far as people saying that they didn't believe this was a real relationship. And listen to what Meagan Good said when it comes down to responding to what Cat Williams said about Jonathan Major.
You and Obama effect with Cat.
Yeah.
What's it like working with Cat on set?
Cat's sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. I seen his interview. He's a sweetheart. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Cat's
But that's what I am gonna say.
What?
I'm sorry, but my man is sexy to me.
Yeah.
Okay, he's very, very sexy.
Okay.
to me.
I forgot.
We just need to be all the way clear on that.
You know what?
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that.
Oh, no, it's okay.
So that was her response to Cat Williams. Remember, Cat Williams was talking about Jonathan Major's looks and what have you. And she also talked about the climate of social media. You know, it was about an hour and 17 minutes. So go check out that interview. Meagan Good sitting down talking a lot of different things with Club Shay Shay. So definitely check that out. It's got about 2 million views on it now. Right? She also talked about her divorce. Also how a near tragic, a fatal accident of a friend, pretty much changed her life, got her closer to God. So it was a really nice interview. If you're going there looking for messiness, you're not going to get it. So if you want tea and mess, you're really not going to get it from that interview. But shout out to Meagan Good, man. Moving on to that girl, T Swizzle. Taylor Swift. So her album, I believe it was now 11 weeks in a row, the #1 album on the Billboard Top 200. The Tortured Poets Department. Now, next week, Eminem's album is predicted to do around 300K. And it's going to be the first time in 11 weeks that Taylor Swift's album will not show up at #1. I believe it was 1 week away from Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder. It was 1 week away from tying that record. So she shattered all the records. They are expected that the Tortured Poets Department and Beyonce's Cowboy Carter once again is going to be battling for Album of the Year. All right? Taylor Swift right now is the #1 artist in the world. She is the highest streaming female. She is the most successful artist on Spotify, female. I mean, it's just, you can't think of too many more things to say, too many more, compliments. What can you say about this woman? She's absolutely amazing. So shout out to Taylor Swift. I'm going to be very interested in seeing what happens with her and Beyonce as they battle out for Album of the Year. I'm pulling for Beyonce, though. Moving on to the girl Doja Cat. Doja. So Doja Cat has concluded her tour after 34 shows, and we just wanted to show you some clips of her final show. And man, Doja Cat seems like she's just getting better and better with her performance. And there's rumors that she could even be putting out, a new album at the end of the year. So we're gonna keep our eye on that and see what direction Doja Cat is going next. But just take a look at some of these clips, and she's getting rave reviews from a lot of celebrities across the world, and everybody that is the new girl, that is the girl right now that everybody wants to collab with. There's a point in time where they switch up, where it could be this one for a period of time. Remember, during the time it was everybody was trying to do a collaboration with Dua Lipa, right? Of course, everyone always wants collaborations with Taylor Swift, right? Adele doesn't give out collaborations, but now it's Doja Cat. Across the hip hop world and the pop world, people want to collab with Doja Cat. So shout out to Doja Cat. We're definitely looking forward to seeing what you got coming up next.
Thank you, Nikki. I love you. Ha! Got that big rockin'. Think I gon' try to knock up, put my foot up in your cock. Call your mama and your papa, they gon' finna take your dad and turn that bitch into a sucker. All that rock, get into it like a suit, baka, sucker, like a baka. Get into it. Come out with a truck, huh? Get into it, yeah. If you go to church, get into it, yeah. Like she ain't got a foot, I fucking get into it, yeah. And I say, I think I do more. Get into it, yeah. Come out with a truck, get into it, yeah.
And shout out to Doja Cat. My mistake. That was at the Wireless Fest. That was not the last show of her Scarlet Tour. The Scarlet Tour is over, but that was at the Wireless Fest in Dublin, England. So shout out to Doja Cat. Moving on to that girl, Meagan Thee Stallion. Songwriter Derek Milano was on, I think he was interviewing with Tokyo Tony. And he confirmed that there is a deluxe version of Megan Thee Stallion's album Meagan coming out soon. I don't know if he gave an exact date on it, but he did confirm that there's going to be a deluxe version to Megan Thee Stallion's album Meagan. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion's album and Megan Thee Stallion and her album. And she's finally taken my advice. I told her that the anime song should have been the first. So that should have been, other than his, right after, when they started pushing for the album, this should have been the single leading into the album, not Boa. And that is her, I call it her anime single. And that is with KOHH Yuki Chiba. He earns his first ever entry on the Hot 100 with Mamushi. Now, it's #1 in global digital sales right now. World digital song sales is #1. And it's climbing, I believe it's number 53 or 55 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, Megan Thee Stallion's album Meagan is looking to take a 6-slot decrease. I believe it's projected to finish at #9 this week, and it's going to have about 92K sales after 2 weeks. So I don't know whether they added on the hiss. Doesn't look like they had it added on the sales from hiss, but I'm sure that it's supposed to go on there after week 2, but we'll see. But shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, and we're looking forward to seeing what happens with the deluxe version of Meagan. And we're going to close it out with Ice Spice. And Ice Spice album drops on July 26th. Now, people have said over the last year, she has lost 30 million Spotify listeners. Now, her album coming up on July 26th. Ice Spice, a lot of people are talking about the weight loss. Me personally, I loved her with the natural body, the cellulite. You can tell it's natural. You know, much more. You know, to me, the thickness was sexy. Now it seems like she's trying to compete with Tyler, trying to look like she's lost at least about 30 pounds. But people are talking about that, whether they think she's on Ozempic or what type of nutrition diet she's on, because you know I'm telling you, I'm sorry, I like the thing. I know it's not for me to decide, but what do you think has happened? Is Ice Spice done? Did she lose her lesson? How did Ice Spice lose so many million followers when remember she had passed Cardi B, she had passed everybody except for Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj. She had passed all those girls. So what do you think it was? Why did Ice Spice lose so many followers? Let me know down in the comments. And do you think she is finished? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with your friends.